Hello students, today I will explain a chapter for class 9 students. So today's topic is rocks. As you already know that our earth has three main components. What are these? Atmosphere means a layer of gases, then hydrosphere. Hydrosphere generally indicate all the water bodies which are present on the earth's surface, and the third one is lithosphere. So the lithosphere is the outmost layer of the earth, which means sphere of rocks. It is made up of different types of rocks. It is also known as crust. Now let's learn rocks. The rocks are solid, inorganic, naturally found substances. They are not only solid and hard, but it can be soft like soil, magma and clay. Now, in this chapter, we will learn about rocks in detail. Now, next topic, let's learn minerals. So, the minerals are naturally formed substances that have a crystalline structure and specific chemical composition. Now, let's learn the differentiate between rocks and minerals. So, the rocks are aggregates of mineral elements, whereas minerals are solid inorganic substances occurring naturally. Next point in the rocks, see the rocks has no definite chemical composition, whereas minerals have a definite chemical composition. Example of rocks: basalt, granite, sandstone. An example of minerals: iron and silicon. Next, see the classification of rocks. So, according to the mode of formation, rocks can be classified into three groups. What are these? Igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic. Igneous rock can be divided into two types. What are these? See, I have written in the bracket intrusive and extrusive. Sedimentary rocks, three types. In the bracket it is written mechanically formed, chemically formed and organically formed. Now let's learn igneous rock in detail. First is formation. So the word igneous has been derived from the Latin word ignis, meaning fire. So these rocks formed due to cooling, solidification and crystallization of hot molten material of the earth known as magma, which found at great depth in the interior of the earth. These rocks are also known as primary rocks because they are first to be formed on the earth's surface. That is why igneous rocks, another name is primary rock. Next, we learn the characteristics. So they are hard and compact, they are granular and crystalline, they are formed by solidification of molten magma. Next, learn the classification of igneous rock. Earlier I mentioned in the classification of rocks that igneous rocks can be divided into two types. First is extrusive, second is intrusive. So extrusive igneous rock, these rocks are formed by cooling and solidification of magma on the earth's surface. They are also called volcanic rock. For example, basalt. And intrusive igneous rock, these rocks are formed from magma that cools and solidifies within the earth's crust. Example, granite, gabbro, dolomite. So the main difference between intrusive and extrusive is that extrusive igneous rock formed on the earth's surface, intrusive formed within the earth's crust. You can see the diagram also.